Hello everyone, welcome to Suikoden 5. Good to see you guys in here. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to start out before we got into a lot of the action proper, because this is going to be a pretty action-packed episode, it looks like. I wanted to show a couple of things that I'd done prior to, well, off-camera stuff, I mean. First off, I did some money making again. And I, instead of being a millionaire, I am now a 2-millionaire. That actually came after I did some weapons crafting. Let's see, let me go show some of the stats here. My main party members, especially the Prince and Miyakis and such, now have level 15 weapons, which, as far as I'm aware, I don't remember if this is exactly the case, but as far as I'm aware, this is as high as the weapons can be sharpened. I might be wrong, I don't know. But I've got my main characters up to that. The Prince, Leon, not bothering with Zweig and Lorelei. But Xeris I have up in that level as well, because she is one of the main characters in this. And sorry to scare you, Coffee Night. I didn't exactly intend to, but good to see you. Even if I did just scare you a little bit. Whoops. But yeah, I've got the main folks that I'm going to be fighting with. I have them leveled up to 15, so I just wanted to mention that. Oh, also, on the stats page, wait, actually better place, skills page, I also, with the combat book that I picked up last time, got the ability to start using epic skills, which are the ones, if you go down here, they are down at the bottom. Now, here's the thing with the epic skills. In order to use them, and I am doing fantastically, Mr. Coffee Knight, Sir Coffee Knight, as I give you your appropriate royal due. How are you doing, sir? But in order to use the epic skills, you actually have to have all of the skills that it covers up to at least a level. And then it will actually open up the epic skills that you can use. So I'm using the two there for the Prince because it, in essence, ups pretty much everything except stamina. Not sure how exactly. And then I've got some of the other characters outfitted accordingly. I don't have Miyakis outfitted that way yet, mostly just because I didn't have enough SP left to be able to level all her skills up accordingly. But I do have them up for Xeris, I believe. Yeah, I've got her magic one. So I've also gotten that as well. It is these epic skills that really make the difference in regards to why certain party members are better than others in the endgame. Oh, okay. I've actually, in terms of Paper Mario 2, you mentioned that. I have watched a little bit of Chugga Conroy's playthrough of it. That was in the early years when he was first doing his LPs, and it is a marked difference between then and the way that he does them now. He's much more professional about it now. So it was a little jarring hearing the way he did those LPs earlier. Okay, I guess a couple of other things I'll mention before we move on is I have done a little bit of shopping, but not too much. And I've gotten rid of most of the members of my party right now, except for the ones that I can't get rid of yet. Okay, at any rate, let's go ahead and move forward. Well, thank you guys. I think I'm more prejudiced toward Rhine time myself, but that's what I get for being a Chugga Conroy fan. Okay, let's see. Leon is in the infirmary, which is over, not that way, it's over this direction. And we need to visit her next in order to forward the story, so we'll go ahead and get that there.
You're back.
How's Leon, Doctor?
There hasn't been any change in her condition. She just keeps sleeping. It looks like you had some success, though as a doctor, I don't like to resort to a rune. But the patient's health comes first, so go ahead and use it.
Well, hopefully this will work. The rune is the powered up Dawn rune that we got from the Twilight Ruins.
Oh, Prince.
Hey, it worked! Yay!
It worked! Oh,
Okay, she said it a little louder than me, but yeah, still.
Goodness, Leon saved! Oh, yay!
I thought I told you before not to make a racket in my infirmary.
Yay! It worked! Oh! Oh, yay!
Well, that's good. We got Leon back, sorta. Oh, hey, ZBW, how's it going? Do you mean, Miyakisa's voice, I guess? Yeah, it could get a little crazy at times. Alrighty, let's see. Welcome back. I kind of figured this might be voiced. Yay, hello, Lele. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. The island nations to the north, Nagaraya to the southwest, I think, and the Kingdom of Zalant to the south, I guess? Well, good. We need to keep them off our backs. Sable and Estris, which we both have good relations, of course. I believe the gist of this episode, in essence, is going to be that the Godwins are getting increasingly desperate, so they are going to basically go at us with everything they've got. My OC... Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, Pokemon. My OCD-ness comes out at work, especially when I'm trying to get stuff fixed up on the front line and take care of customers and everything. It gets a little rough. Well, I guess it's not OCD technically. It's more a little bit anal retentiveness, I guess, on my part. So Lucretia is in essence giving the order to go ahead and evacuate Sable and Estris, because it looks like Gazelle is going to be going after pretty much everything he can. Yeah, you are the traitor, although you've got all the royal trappings, I guess. But we get to see just how wonderful a person... Well, if you hadn't seen how wonderful a person Gazelle is already, yeah, it gets a little rough. So, in essence, we're going to get pretty much all of the generals at once in, I think, 2 different battles. Decided to add a new Queen's Knight. Which one would that be? Okay, can't tell who it is. Oh well. ADD is attention deficit disorder, or you might also see it called ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Oh, hello, Miyakis, I think. I don't think Leon's up yet. Yeah, I guess we could go see Leon again. We kind of need to. Just to make sure everything's going okay. But, ZBW, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, okay, got some new comments. Huh. And Rainia is the sound set lady, basically, that we're talking about. The Rune Mistress, of course, being Jean. And Discipline, I don't want to read yours. A 3rd attempt. Oh, Lord. Blah, blah, blah. Costumes, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad to know that. I'm not really sure about the fact that you actually have to question the fact that you're alive. I'm not sure what to think about that, but good to see you nonetheless. Oh, crap. Okay, no, I don't want to read that again. Yeah, I think that's alright. Moving on. By the way, just on a bit of a side note, well, a couple of side notes, actually. First off, if any of you were in for the Donkey Kong stream yesterday, I took some time out of a little bit out of schedule after I recorded the other two Suikoden 2 episodes and did some life grinding. I didn't think I'd ever really say that in Donkey Kong Country. So when we do that next Sunday, I'm going to have obviously more than 0 lives, but I'm going to have enough, I think. Just as long as I don't face another freaking level like that barrel one. Dear God. Well, Pokemon, basically, I can sum up the stream for you. It was... Yeah, I was afraid somebody was going to go there. Anyway, you didn't miss all that much the first 30 minutes or so. I died about 10 to 15 times on the same level, because it was a level where you try to shoot yourself through barrels for a good solid 15 or 20 of them. And you guys are taking this not in directions that I intended, because that is not what I said, but anyway. But yeah, it was... Oh, it was bad. I raged. I generally don't, but I raged. And I finally got through it, and then the rest of it was fine until I lost all my lives and game over. But fortunately I had saved, so, well, it ended up being okay. Alright, now, let's go ahead and go in here and see what we have to say. Of course, Leon, being a typical Queen's Knight person, right after she heals, she wants to move about and actually fight, and she can't. Because, no, you gotta take your time. Because you're clearly still in pain. Now, I have to wonder why... You see Murid up there in the top left corner? Why in the world is he not doing anything? I mean, he's sitting there, and Leon's trying to walk around with a grievous wound, and he's just kind of standing there going, la la la. And then she runs off to get Dr. Silva when Dr. Murid is right in the corner. Oi. Yeah, I kind of figured that level was... Well, it's certainly the worst one I had played to date, that's for sure. Well, I gotta admit, I was a little surprised when I came in and I was starting to tool with stuff at 4:30, about a half hour before I started, and then I walk in and I see 3 people are already sitting in the stream, or in the chat room. Excuse me, that was frog in my throat. 3 people are already sitting in the chat room, so needless to say, I was a little surprised when I saw that. Yes, Leon, you're foolish, we know. But she just wants to get up and fight, I guess. Yes, and you were one of them, Coffee. You and Duck Nuck and Pokemon, I think, were the 3. And, okay, apparently Leon's having a premonition of sorts. And then here comes the premonition. Heh. Hello, Lun. Hey, Duck Nuck, how's it going? Good to see you in here. Well, okay, apparently we need to find out what this terrible problem is. Yes, Leon, we just healed you. Well, sorta healed you. And you know Silva's not going to let you leave until you're ready to go. She seems to be pretty intense as far as doctors go. Okay, one other thing I forgot to show off actually is the 3rd level of the Dawn Rune, which we got through the Deep Twilight Ruins. The Light of Day is basically the same spell as you see with, well, Xeris is not in the party anymore, but the same spell that you see with Xeris' Flowing Rune that I attached to her, except this is level 3 instead of level 4. So it is much better. You can use it a lot more, which is fantastic. So I look forward definitely to putting that into play whenever I need it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, go. Oh, okay, I gotta go to the war room. Alright. Well, I actually... Oh, hey, Soda. Good to see you. You kind of snuck in on me. Coffee hugs face. Wow, got myself quite the retinue showing up today. It still surprises me, though, that there were 10 people in the stream yesterday. That was really surprising and fun, of course, because you guys were just batting comments back and forth as I'm sitting here going, trying to chew my nails off going through that barrel level. But I had a blast. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all did, too. Alright, let's see what the bad news is. Oh boy, okay. Oh, Wassel's one of the guys who's in charge of Lelkar. And then we've got... Oh crap, okay. We've got generals moving on Dorat, which we want to hang on to, obviously. My suffering attracted people, apparently! Yeah, I guess people get a kick out of watching other folks fail. Yeah, it was fun. It wasn't as much fun at the time, but it was good. Oh, wait, coffee? It's not in your nature to be tired. You're not supposed to be tired. You're coffee. Oh God, Childerich, really? Ugh, that guy's bad news. Ugh. Childerich, by the way, was Giselle Godwin's champion in the Sacred Games at the beginning of Suikoden 5. Giselle, in essence, used him to win the games and thus to be able to win the right to marry Princess Limslia. But as it turned out, Childerich was not, in fact, a gladiator at all. And now... I'm sorry, reading comments. Now, Childerich has been appointed a Queen's Knight, and we find out that he was from Nethergate, which is basically the group of assassins. And no, I did not want to say that. I don't remember what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to say that. And I try not to be so crass. I don't know, that's just me, I guess. So, yeah, in essence, we've got enemies attacking everywhere. Sable, Estrees, Dorat, pretty much every conceivable direction. Want to know how to distract a streamer? Okay, well, thanks a lot. Not sure what's up with the banner, but thanks, ZBW. Good to see you've got my best interests at heart. Oh, great. Now all of you guys are changing the background on me. Thanks a lot, y'all. So, great. Now we get to figure out what the heck to do about this. Now, Armis is basically the most aggressive nation on the continent of Falena, next to, well, I mean, the kingdom of Falena itself generally tends to be relatively peaceful, I guess. Armis are considered to be the more antagonistic of the groups that we see, and so now, of course, we see that Giselle Godwin is allied with them, which really stinks. So let's defend them! Maybe. We hope. Oh yeah, Boz of the Great and Powerful Mohawk. Go for a flanking attack. Well, that's what they're trying to do to us. They're trying to flank us because they're coming at us from 3 different directions. Oh, hey, Erediquist, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so they go with... So she's going with the defense in depth strategy, which in essence is the strategy that the walkthrough I'm going through actually points out that it was a strategy used by the Russians in World War II, which is true. It was also used by the Russians against Napoleon in 1812, and it was used by Mao Zedong and the Chinese against the Nationalist Party after World War II. All of that, in essence, what it boils down to is what she's saying, the idea of a tactical retreat while whittling down the numbers of the enemy, and in doing so trying to consume their supply lines, make sure that they can't resupply as you're withdrawing, and as a result of that, it weakens the enemy forces enough to ultimately precipitate, hopefully, a withdrawal or a complete elimination of their forces, assuming the strategy goes to plan. Yes, I'm a history teacher for good reason. German with coffee. Well, I don't know very many German words, so I'll have to let you handle that, sir. Do it like a Pikmin and bum rush. Yes, that is very true, Ducknuck. The defense in depth strategy only really works if you have something like the Russians had in both of those wars, which was millions of miles of land, and also it certainly didn't hurt that the winters in which the Russians employed this strategy just happened to be 2 of the worst winters in recorded history in those locations. So it obviously caused havoc for Napoleon's forces on the one hand, and then for the forces of Adolf Hitler on the other. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Ural Mountains certainly would help too. Although, it never really got to the point that the Russians needed to employ either strategy, or needed to employ the Ural Mountains, I mean, because they were able to stop the French and the Germans, respectively, before they got to that point. Oh, whoopsie. So it looks like the strategy to evacuate Sable worked. Hopefully the strategy to attack Estris. The mighty Mahasparna. Oh, boo-hoo. No, we just tricked you. Wait, Beyonce Halo. Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, well, looks like the... Yeah, details, blah, blah, blah. And then they get prickly about the details. Ugh, yuck. I love how Jahak is making it sound pretentious. Are you attempting to deny the ascension of Her Majesty the Queen? Yeah. should have read the chat to learn something new. Well, all I saw was hello, and then Pokemon starts talking about Beyonce Halo. That's what I get for trying to read chat and read the game text at the same time. But it's nice to know that the Godwins and the Armis folks aren't exactly getting along, so to speak. They're just, well, coexisting, I guess. That's really about it. And apparently Shula's not one for fighting too quickly. Well, okay. Well now, alright. I'm getting buffered by on a couple of directions for not reading the chat as quickly as perhaps I might need to. So, my apologies. Alright, see you in a bit, Coffee. I don't know how long I'll be streaming, but it's probably going to be a rather lengthy one because I'm going to actually be doing a few things in this stream, a few big things. So, yeah, we should be doing a good number of activities in this, so I'll probably still be around for a bit. Never been in a History Masters class. Well, I've never had the time to read it all. Yeah, it's, Master's studies can be intensive. Oi, lots and lots of reading. Oh god, Childerich. Ugh. Oh, well. Huh. And Childerich shows himself to be the a-hole that he is. He has no sense of moral compass, really, at all. Well, you can't really bum rush him. There's a lot of Godwin soldiers standing around, so... Oh, hey, Zelda. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You're basically about to be a part of the action, I guess, because we're about to get into some major battles, actually. And I guess Childerich fulfills the crazy psycho villain mantle for Suikoden 5. Yeah, like I said, he fills the void, I guess, but he's not a very well fleshed out character. Now, as far as Luca goes, I've only, like I mentioned, I've only played a bit into Suikoden 2. I actually ended up filming episode 11 through 13 yesterday. I think Luca outdoes him, though, already. Because, I don't know. Yeah, they're both crazy, but Luca seems to be a more well-put-together type of crazy, if you catch my drift, I guess. There's a difference between true loyalty and blind loyalty. See, Bobram actually seems to have some sense. That's something upstairs and not crazy talk. Luca light the diet. There you go. The diet evil. Even if I have to smack Craig upside the head. Alrighty, let's see. Okay. Well. Okay, guess we get to go chat with the Dragon Cavalry for now. I was paying attention to his hair. That is one way to look at it, I guess. The cave dwarves dig holes all the way out west. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Well, we've already been to the dwarf camp, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. Alright, well, after a good number of scenes, we finally get control for about 5 seconds. Log and Loon! At least in my mind, some of the most useless characters in this game, although they can ferry us around a little bit. Yes, we're gonna go to the dwarves. Don't embarrass me in front of the prince. Yeah. Okie dokie, so guess we get to head on through, and I am moving you guys into the entourage, thank you very much, because I have no plans on using you to do much of anything. But before I actually go to the dwarves, let's see, let's go to, I think, first floor. Well, you mentioned 16 is getting younger now, probably every 12 or 13-year-old girl, and then it just gets louder and shriekier as it goes along. Okay, I am giving myself the usual party treatment, and I don't have to have, well, Swag and Lorelei with me anymore, which is nice. Alright, come on, Xeris. Then, let's see. Let me get... Where's Richard? There's Richard. Hello, sir. Then I've got to take with me... Where are you? Yeah, I did some actually... did some playing with Killy. He's a pretty good character. I've not really gotten the chance to have a full measure of him just yet. Alright, I'm gonna take Vicky along, actually. I haven't had her in the party for a while. And then... And just for kicks... Well, yeah, I'll have to equip her. But Pokemon, I'm gonna take your gun toter. So, have fun. Then for... Yeah, actually, let's leave the entourage empty now, because I think we've got a couple more entourage folks coming into the party. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I realized what I was saying right as it came out of my mouth. I wanted to take it back. Ugh. That's what I get, I guess, for yik-yakking on a live stream. Alright, let's see. Let me see what I can actually give Cathari here. Yeah, that would be definitely good, I think. Well, there you get 2 or 3 different types of helmets. So I'm wanting to make sure that I'm equipping her with the best stuff. There we go. And for any of you who are concerned about me spending 60 grand on a helmet, I've got over 2 mil, so I think I'm okay. There we go. Then, let's see, we've got the robes, which I think she can, yeah, she can wear, I think that's medium armor. Then you're heading up toward the heavy armor, which, okay, well, she can wear that too. Huh. Who knew? Alright, well, I guess we're outfitting her with the best stuff. And, whoops, that was a little too far. I can probably equip that too, but I'm not... I can equip the Saint's Cloak on Log? Really? Wow. Interesting. to say the least. Alright, let's see. 17, magic. I don't see her being a magic character in the slightest. Oh, yeah, there we go. Long range attack. Works very well. Thank you very much. Okay, well, long range accuracy wouldn't have been a bad idea either, but oh well. And let's see. Best. Alright, what are the best shoes she can put on, I wonder? Okay, silver boots it is. So that's got her at least fairly up to speed, and I just spent about 400,000 potch to outfit the lady, which I guess fits pretty well with the general theme of dressing ladies, but oh well. Anyway. That's too dangerous to get you anywhere. As it turns out, you talk to her again, she'll actually let you teleport. So, we can go straight to the dwarf camp. Uh-oh. Well, sounds like the soldiers have already gotten here, though. Although I'm really not sure what they're shouting in the background. Wait, filthy humans? What are you talking about? We've got friends here. Okay, we've got some, wow, strangely dark thoughts from Lun here. Oh, wow. Hi, really, really old dwarf. No, we didn't kill anybody. It's the other guys. It's the guys we're trying to kill. Well, you don't look like you're lying. But I don't know if he could tell if we were anyway. All humans look alike. Taller than the young one and skinnier than the old one. Okay, well, I think we're alright. Hey, it's Gundy! And I guess the elder is Wabon, I suppose. No, false alarm. Okay, everybody, go away. No killing for you. Well, I mean, if they're looking bloodthirsty, we can direct them against the real bad guys. I'm sure they'd be happy to take things out on them. Good dwarves and bad dwarves. Yeah, well, what can I say? Now, the Godwin Army has already eliminated, or tried to eliminate, the beavers. So now they're going after the dwarves, which is just, well, rough, terrible. Okay, and now we finally go about our business. Hold on tight. Uh-oh. Alright, so, guess we get to stick Gundy in the, or Gund, I don't know, in the entourage there. And it's, yeah, I don't think I'd seen Luca from Secret of Mana, but I've seen all the others. And yet, it seems to be a relatively popular name. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it ended up working out, I guess. Alright, I think, let's see, it said Gundy was over to the west. So I'm guessing, well, that's not him. Guess we go through here, I suppose. Or not, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'll have to check around and see here. Now, I don't know who you are. You're not him, I would expect. Or do we need to go in here and talk to him? Nope, nothing in there. Alright, now it said walk west. But there's not really anything west except the mine shaft. So it meant, it did not mean west. They got their directions changed up. That's east. Oh. Yep, we get to ride in a mining cart, a la Super Mario RPG. Except I don't think we're going to be jumping for coins and mushrooms in this one. I didn't think they were that smart. Well, okay. We're smart for riding a mining cart? And I'm not sure, I kind of questioned your brain power there a little bit. Well, yeah, I mean, you ride them in Donkey Kong Country too, but you also, in Super Mario RPG, when you get finished with the Moleville area, you do have that game, or that mini game where you do ride the mining cart for a little bit. Oh god, Temple of Doom, yeah, that one, I don't think hardly anybody could survive that. Okay, so we've got Webon now, or Wabon, or however you want to pronounce his name, I guess. And they're all starting out with... They're all starting out at level 20, so yeah, they're a little below par here. I mean, I've already gotten the Prince up to 50, and I can't get out of my own way. Let's see, there's a save crystal down here. Yeah, hello, there you are. If you'd let me target it. Come on, controls. There we go. DK Country still has a vendetta. Yeah, well, I have every intention of exercising that vendetta next week when I play it again, or when I go through, because we left off at the stages where I game overed, so I will be picking that up then. Okay, and let's see. Head over here. It keeps saying the card is west. I don't know why they keep saying west, because it's not west. It's on the east side. Okay, minecart minigame. How far into the game is that? Because I saw Zelda Lords, the Let's Start, the first few episodes of it. So, or the first hour or so of the game. So I didn't see any minecarts then. I'm guessing it's a better way into the game than that. I never knew a mining cart could be artistic, but hey, what have you. Get to ride all the way to the end of the line. Okay. No, we're the first humans ever! Yay! I think. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Alright, so guess we can go riding around. Oh, please don't tell me all I'm going to get are just minecart. Yep, apparently. Well. Okay, well, I guess we haven't read it yet. Or, no, we have ridden it. Oh, this is a transfer point. Thanks a lot. Or not. Looks like we actually get to battle some folks. Hopefully we get a mini game. No, I'm afraid no mini games for us, I fear. Speaking of mini games, actually, as we make our way into or toward this fight, I actually discovered another mini game in Suikoden 5. You might have seen the fishing game or the checkers/chess game, and then the dare me to figure out if you've got a higher card game. There also is actually one that is a lot like Mahjong that you can do. That one is pretty tough. I've played it a couple of times, and it can get rough after a while, and I need to change my formations because Richard has no business being in the back. Alright, well, I think we can probably auto this out and do okay. Unless you do that. The good news is, though, that the prince is actually a pretty good front row character, primarily because, I'm not going to rearrange anything, primarily because he has high evasion and high technique, and apparently Cathari's gun hurts fairly well, so hey, guess she's a good character to have after all. And actually leveled a couple of my party members up, wow, okay. Godwin's fellers. Yes, the Godwins tried to kill all of the beavers. No beavers, no dwarves, nothing that doesn't look human. Yay. So we get another chance of genocide. Okay, so, well, yeah, it looks like Waybon's pretty much got the story pretty well down pat. Yeah, let's split up, because that always works out well in the end. Divide and get conquered. Oh, good to see you back, Ereticus. We are in the midst of heading to Swaronic's castle to talk with the Demon Cavalry, Dragon Cavalry, bleh, to get their help because the bad guys basically have gone ahead and recruited foreign armies to come into Falena and attack. Okay, well, good. I actually get a chance to rearrange my formation. Hooray! Yes. Richard, you're up front. Let's see. Miyakis is good up there. Prince is good up there. I'll switch him out with Xeris. And that should pretty much be it. Okay, that'll work. I think we get to go... I have to go this way, I guess? Yeah, I suppose so. Although, apparently, we're just walking to transition points. I don't think I've seen you before. Evil Toad, huh? Alright, well, let's see if there's anything I can try out here. No, not particularly, I guess. I can go ahead and use the Unite attack or co-op attack for the prince and the lady there. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do normal with these guys, because I want to see if we can see what Cathari can do. Oh, she attacks first, wow. Old Man Withers.
Like we won.
Huh, okay. Mario, what happened to Toad? Yeah, I think they let him get a little out of hand there. Alright, I guess it's saying basically we just have to continue across pretty much meaningless screens of carts until we get attacked by another set of assassins. Great. Well, maybe. Okay. Yeah, they'll never catch up to the cart unless they do. Yep. Looks like they could. Oh, wow. This means war! Yeah, don't tick off an angry dwarf. Even though apparently the assassin had to go give it his all just to get there. Oh, we're in the mines because the Godwin's army is attacking Dorat, Dorat, Lelkar, and, Dorat, Sable, Estris, and Lelkar all at once. And because of that, we actually can't travel over land or over the sea to get to where we need to go, so we're going underground, pretty much. Humans can't roar? Sounds like he is. Yeah, he's a wee bit enraged. Alright, but anyway, shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Okay, I think I'll go about the same tack as I did already. It's got boss fight music, but I don't see this being particularly difficult, really. All the same, though, hey, might as well go into full-on attack mode, I suppose. Unless Richard does a double critical hit, and then there you go. Wow, that was a lot. 1,500. This will do a pretty similar... Oh, never mind. That did enough. Good job, Xeris. Don't jinx yourself. Nah, I have no plans to. Cough, cough, sputter. He's not human anymore. Should have established that already. Gruarg. Very eloquent of you, Sir Assassin. Well, one can hope he's dead, but... Hey, if Leon was around, she'd be able to tell us more, because she was a member of Nethergate at one time. But, alright, kids, here's your lesson for today. Don't take the drug that gives you superhuman strength, because then, there you go. Which, we really should have told all the baseball folks, and all the wrestling folks, and probably a lot of the football folks. Yeah. She'll be known as Mid-Boss. Well, steroids, PEDs, the juice, whatever you want to call them. They're all sick, 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 even for humans! Which, from a dwarf, is meaning something, apparently. Alright, so I think all we've really got to do now is walk up to the stairs and have another scene. Huh, who knew? Yes, let's go up the stairs and you do a scene transition just to tell me to go up the stairs. Oi. Well, yeah, I guess if he's mid-boss, then, well, I'm not nearly crazy enough to be Laharl, so... But yeah, Webon is gonna... Oh yeah, okay, go and fix off his mining cart, or fix up his mining cart. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, we appreciate it. Thanks for the help. We're dwarves. We dig. And so on. But if someone gets in the way of our digging... So yeah, Wavon's not joining us because, well, not because he likes us or anything, but just because we're on the right side. So, yeah, we'll take it. So, yay, we've got another couple of 108 stars of destiny, which is nice. And now we're back in the force that we were in last episode. Yay! But fortunately, we don't really have to go too far, I think, to get out of here. Nah, we're done. Let me out. Okay, so... okay, gotta orient myself here. I think Sauronix is over down this way? No, that's Spinax, okay. Alright, I think I actually have to go through... Do I have to go through Spinax to get there? Let's see. Well, too bad you can't bring up a world map on the fly. But hey, we get to, speaking of mid-boss, get to go ahead and take this guy out. I don't see him being too hard, even if he does have high defense. Ah, poor Vicky. She can't do much of anything. 1 physical damage. But that, of course, is why we have her very much in mage territory. And there we go. Okay, actually, I think he's not fabulous enough to be a mid-boss. Yeah, this is true. He does leave a little lacking, doesn't he? Condor zombie. Oh gosh. What does it mean to be a condor zombie, though? I thought the only zombies were the human variety. Or, I don't know. I haven't watched any zombie movies lately, so maybe I've missed something in the translation. Well, yeah, looks like I was supposed to go down to Spinax. Maybe? I don't remember exactly. Oh, ha ha ha. Falcon Punch was up. Oh. Your jesting attempts are appreciated, Duck Nuck. Although I can't say I'm much of a joke teller myself, so I would have to, I will have to let you guys do all the talking on that front. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going the wrong direction here. I've heard that joke, Duck. Oh, well. Yeah. Hey, even if they're bad jokes, they're still good just because they're entertaining or self-proclaimed protector. Well, good to see your self-proclaimed protectness present, Coffee. Unfortunately, you missed the Godwins trying to massacre the dwarves, so, yeah. Okay, go through... I think I need to go through this way. Alright, see you in a bit, Pokemon. This would be the bad thing about not being able to pull up the world map. on... Yeah, I can't use it. Darn it. See, that's silly. Maybe we can use it outside, though. I don't know. Well, actually, the main dwarf that we were dealing with didn't so much have an awesome beard as, well, an awesome mining cart. And the hair, mostly. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, we can't use it. But I think we just have to go around and up the road here, perhaps. Or am I still going the wrong... No, I'm not going the wrong direction. I gotta go south. Bleh. Wow, dang, you said 2 seconds. You weren't kidding, though. Okay, yeah, I think I gotta go south here, and then I'll get to the castle. No, pretty standard fare. Not really a whole lot as far as, I guess, all the fighting and such is concerned. There we are. Good. Okay, good. I was hoping I remembered correctly, and I sort of did. No, I don't want to leave. Or wait to leave. Ah, great. Hello, Godwins. The heck are you guys doing here? Oh, noes, what are we gonna do? So, we get to go back where we just came from. Not back to headquarters, but all the way back to... And yes, I get to kill Do-Re-Mi elves. Forgot to pick up the last one, actually. I gotta do that off camera. But, yeah, we've got to go back to the forest where we just came from in order to further things along. Just overloaded with conviction. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. Prince certainly does seem to be serious most of the time. And so is the encounter rate, just in case you hadn't noticed already. Alright, that's it. I'm tired of wasting my time on you guys. Now granted, I'm still going to attack with most of my characters, but for Xeris, I'm meteor showering you. And then with Vicky, we're going to have ourselves a mage contest, see which one of them can hit harder. If it comes to that, anyway. Okay, see you later, Ereticus. Thanks for coming in. Well, unfortunately, we didn't really get to see which of the mages could hit harder, I suppose. But, oh well. We'll still get a little bit of a chance to measure that, I guess. If you want to talk about, I guess, the strongest mages, you've got Xeris, you've got Vicky, you've got Jean, who I don't have with me. You've also got others that are pretty good too, like Levi, I think. But generally, the top three, I guess, are going to be Xeris, Vicky, and Jean. No, I did want to leave. Why'd you do that for? The one in black would be Xeris. She has actually been with the party for the longest amount of time, by far. She actually came into the party right after the prince got the Dawn Rune. So, she's been in for probably a good 40 to 50 hours, I guess, if not more. Wow, that works. Okay. Instant death, delivered by Miyakis. So, yeah, she's been in the party the longest by far, and her presence in the party, in essence, goes a long ways to explaining why she is considered, oh, hey, it's the Dragon Cavalry. goes a long way to, in essence, being considered why she is one of the most overpowered characters in the Suikoden universe, which I think she is the most overpowered, probably. So apparently the Dragon Cavalry had the sense to get out of the castle before the Godwins came in. Yeah, well, apparently the Dragon Cavalry or the commander wouldn't even let him attack. Oh, sweet, thank you. Ha, we don't have to walk there again. Yay! And Lance and Flail are the names of the Dragon Cavalry mounts for Rugen Rahal. You're a good little draggy horse. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, Lord. Reminds me of all the, I don't know, petting dogs and cats. I always hear that sort of talk coming from other people. Boy. Okay, interesting. Apparently Miyakis and Rug, I guess. Hey, what do you mean what's wrong with me? I'm perfectly fine. I'm just goofing around a little bit. Okay, let's see. Alright, yeah, I just need to go ahead and go upstairs. Since we've already pretty well explored the town of the Swaronix Castle, we just need to go up to the castle itself, I think. He starts meowing the crap out of you. Oh, wow, that's gotta hurt. Or at least it's gotta hurt the ears, anyway. I guess we need to go this way, actually. Whoops, my bad. If that would actually do anything. Ugh. Sorry, I hadn't been in this town enough to really be familiar with where we need to go exactly. Here we go, I think. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the pets do seem to be a bit high on the attention span a lot of times. We've got a dog at home named Belle. She is a small dog, or relatively small dog, and she spends actually most of her time up at my grandmother's house. Go figure. But whenever I'm here, she'll come just running up and, you know, just trying to lick and jump all over me and what have you. It's fun. Yeah, I sort of forgot where the commander's room was. My bad. Well, okay, Coffee is suddenly trying to wield his authority here. Hello, Craig. Good to see you again, sir. Yes, we want you to join us, silly boy. Now that the Godwins have attacked with a foreign army, and Craig, of course, is sticking to his guns to not involve the Dragon Cavalry in any foreign disputes. Uh-oh. So now, looks like Rug and Rahal are going to turn their backs on Craig, actually. So yes, more party members. So, for the sake of Felena, these guys are willing to defy their commanders and join us. So, yes, we get... Well, I figure Rug actually is the more reckless of the two in essence, in reality. But, yeah, Rahal the Harl, we'll take it. But, unfortunately, we can't take the dragons, or the dragon horses. Yay! 2 more party members to add to the stars. So we're getting pretty close, actually, to hitting the 108. We've got about, according to this, we've got 12 more, so... Let's see, alright, now what's next? Okay. We just have to head back down to the pier where we were before. So, more running, hooray! Definitely making sure the Prince and Miyakis get their exercise as though they haven't gotten it already. Of course, that leads me to the curiosity or the question. I do have to wonder why they made these staircases this dang long, or why they made the castle this big. I guess to kind of bridge the pier area with the land or the elevation above it, I suppose. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, before we get to a little more movement, I want to ask you guys, I've got a story that I have about my recording, actually, of episode 12 that I just did yesterday, and it is going to be slightly well, not spoilerish, really, but it'll actually take a little bit of the fun out of watching episode 12. Not all of it, but it'll take a little bit of fun out of it if you're going to watch it. So I'm interested to know, do you guys want to hear this story now? Or do you guys want to wait until... I think I'm going to publish episode 12 on Thursday. So, in essence, I give you the choice. Do you want to hear the story now? Or hear it a little bit later? Circles, circles everywhere. Okay, well, alright, so, I'm sitting here, filming episode 12. I had just finished going through the Sindar Ruins, which is going to be episode 11. That will be cut heavy, because I got lost a little bit, so I had to cut a lot of it out. But anyway, so, I'm sitting here recording episode 12, and I'm fighting against the boss of the Sindar Ruins, which is a big monster. I mean, it's not a human, it's a monster. And as I'm recording, I see out of the corner of my eye, this shape is moving on the wall. I look up, and it's a giant freaking cockroach. I kid you not. Probably about, I don't know, it wasn't quite a foot long. Oh, well, not a foot long, but it was pretty big for a cockroach. I was not really freaking out, but I'm sitting here looking at it crawling up the wall, and I didn't want to leave it for, I didn't want to leave it crawling around the wall for the whole episode, because I just started filming it, so I didn't want to leave it just crawling around, so I actually had to jump off of the recording a little bit, probably for about 15 or 20 seconds, to get toilet paper, go grab the cockroach, and go take care of it. And then I came back into, came back in here and just picked up with the rest of it. But I found it funny that that here I am fighting a monster in Suikoden 2, and then I end up basically going after my own monster of sorts, I guess, in real life as I was recording the episode. So, oh well, off go the dragon horses. That's too bad. But yeah, so whenever you watch episode 12, there's going to be a little cut toward the beginning of the boss fight, so that would be why. Yeah, RPGs reflect reality. Apparently they did this time. And yes, it was full of glory and grandeur and tales of daring do. And I want to see what statue I got. Yeah, it was odd, to say the least. I didn't really expect, obviously, to... Oh, well, I got another angel statue. That's nice. I am selling it, because I already got one, and about the only place I can put it. But yeah, it was interesting. That's the least of it, I guess. So, I just didn't really think that that I would have to deal with something like that. Especially while I'm in the middle of recording. Okay, now, coming up is another decision, in essence, that I will give you guys a role in helping to decide for me. Oh boy. And yes, the head beaver of beavers, Fawala. Or Fawalu. Blah. Good grief. And, oh good, Waybon showed up, and that wardroom's getting pretty crowded now. Yes, Fawalu. Tiny Tim. They call me Tim? Yeah, only Rug and Rahal. I'm afraid nobody else wanted to show up, basically. So, oh well. It means Godwin got to him first. Well, we could have guessed that from the fact that there were troops already there. Oh. Ooh. I've actually heard some stories about that Duck Nuck. Well, not from Blockbuster, but when I've returned some games to the nice satanic force that is GameStop, I think, and I've heard stories from some of their employees about people that would sell games back to them or try to sell games back to them that had ants and old food and stuff sitting in the cases. Yeah, ugh, that just creeped me out just thinking about that. And I don't know. Okay, let's see. They're reading, okay, Pokemon's story here. Oh. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Pokemon. That's not good at all. Oh, ugh. Wow. I just don't understand when it comes to that sort of thing, why people don't take care of their stuff with that. The RMS Western Command looks like it's just sitting there waiting around to see how the rest of the battles turn out, I guess. Wait, that was a guy? Okay. Duly noted. And Lucretia gets smacked upside the head a little bit. Ironic. But we are going to go ahead and employ the defense in depth, deprive the Godwin Army of all of their supplies. Yep, she is employing that strategy precisely, because that's what ended up happening, especially to Napoleon's forces in 1812. And his supply train stretched all the way from Poland, so that made it very difficult when the Russian army began attacking and picking off Napoleon's Grande Armée. He didn't have the supplies to be able to replenish them, and as a result, the Napoleonic army went from being about 600,000 strong to, he ended up finishing the campaign in Russia with about a tenth of his troops. So it ended up resulting in 90% casualties. Alright, now, here's the choice. Which one should we take? Because with Lelkar, we've got the battle on both land and the rivers, which could end up having a distinct advantage because we've got the Dahak, and we've also got some pretty significant help with the beavers as well on the river, so they can prove good for both, really. Lord Lake is going to be solely a land battle. So, in essence, I give you the choice. Which one should we do? I guess I will be thinking a bit, actually, as I wait for the answers to come in. Alrighty, well, looks like we've got the opinion swinging in the directions of Lelkar, so let's go ahead and do that one. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be, in essence, fighting against, fighting against Luger, his navy, and then fighting against Dilber and Childerich, actually. So we're going to be getting a pretty good assortment of the Queen's Knights. Alright, so no Boz and no Den, so that means we're not going to have as much cavalry at our command, because Den is usually a pretty good cavalry commander. Alright, I guess it's time to go, basically. Everybody, yay! Oh, and no problem as far as Potato being here is concerned. That's okay. Oh, we get new battle music. This is the first time I've actually heard this. So, yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. One thing I do want to do is take you out, and I'm going to do a beaver unit. Yes, Fawala Fawala with, I'm going to do Mohroon and Mooroon and have as good of a unit on that front as possible. Then, let's see, with the Dahak, I want to... okay. Who do I want to put on tap for them? Yeah, I want to add a couple of barrages, so I'm going to stick Cathari in there. Alright. Then we've got archer ship. Beavers are going to be infantry. The comm ship's going to be infantry. So I need another archer. Well, we've got another archer. So let me add, let's see, Nihilus. Norma with recover could be good, because that could allow them to basically just fly into the teeth of the enemy, although they're an archer ship. Let's see. Okay, I'd rather do Erda, actually, though. Give them 2 more barrages. Now, let's see. Alright. So, we've got the archer unit. We've got 2 infantries, 2 archers, and a cavalry. I want to reconfigure the cavalry unit and make it... Let's see. Where's... Oh, there's... No. Wilhelm. I want to make this a... I want to make this the more special cavalry unit, if I can find... Come on, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Matthias. No, not Matthias. Mueller. There you are. Make him a Lindworm unit. There we are. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and put Richard in here. There we go. Yep, Wilhelm. He's been on board actually from pretty early on. Alright, and then you... I want to sneak you 2 out. I want to make this unit a bit better. Alright, let's see. Let's do... I want to get a couple of charges in and try to get a little bit of extra. Coffee? I have no... I have no reply to that. I'll just have to let that stand on its own. Okay, I think actually recover would be good in this unit. There we go. Okay. I don't remember if... I don't remember if they had a cutscene in there for him. I don't rightly recall, honestly. Okay, I want to... Now for this one, I do want a barrage or 2, or, well, actually Cyclone wouldn't be bad either, but I want especially to try to get extra in here, because that would give her another turn at the Star Rune. And if I can manage to get that, then I'm in good shape. Alright, let me put Vicky in, and then, there we go. Good job, Shinro. Alright. Lelkar archers. I'm gonna try to get more muddles in here. Well, actually, no. I gotta keep crap, I gotta keep those guys in. Darn it. Oh well. Unfortunately, I can't undo taking them out of the party. So now I gotta find them again. Darn it. Alright, where were you? There's Orok. Okay, yeah, make it a Lelkar archer unit. Alright, the one group that I want to monkey with now is these guys. Let's see. The fact that I've got a cavalry unit is good. I'm just not sure. Just not sure Roy's the best one to lead it. Actually, let me put Erish in here. I just want to see how she would do with... We've got... Well, no, I need to put an infantry in, not a not a archer unit. So, well, Roy may be about the best chance I've got. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we do need to put Roy back in then. Give you... Well, all I'm getting is rest and recovery. Well, okay. Well, in that case, I'll give you the recover of Ernst. And then, let's see. Try to coordinate these abilities in a way to try to give them as best a chance as I can to take these folks out. Then I think I'm going to give... Well, actually, I'll give him Cyro to give him an extra. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think I've pretty much got it set up the way I want to. So, let's go ahead and get started. Hey ZBW, yeah. We are actually just starting major battle here. We are trying to defend Lelkar from the Godwins. And it's going to basically start really quickly and go. I mean, we're at over a 2-to-1 disadvantage. So, in essence, she's cautioning us, basically, that we have to be very careful in doing this. And Childerich, the pain in the butt, the retard here. Alright, see you in a few, Ducknuck. Huh, are we really better off having someone like him on our side? No. Good thing you just now figured that out. Alright, let me look at the map first, because these guys are going to come really quickly. We cannot let them get to Lelkar. In essence, if we do, we are in a world of trouble. So what I'm going to do is, well, leave you guys here. You're functionally useless right now. Well, actually, maybe not. Fortunately, though, the land army is not really going to be... is not going to be coming from 2 directions. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Alright, so looks like what I need to do is, in essence, have the archers ready to go. Because it looks like they're probably going to serve first with the cavalry coming at us here. And then for the naval, alright, we've got archer ship, so the infantry is going to be best coming after that one. Then we've got 2 infantry ships. Alright, so 2 infantry and 2 archer ships. It kind of depends on how quickly they come at us. So, alright, let's go ahead and start this off, I guess. Alright, now let's go ahead and head you up here. And I'm going to have, what do we got? Alright, we've got alright. So we've got the infantry infantry coming on first. And on this side, alright, cavalry's riding out. So yeah, I need to advance the archers and start going after them. Alright. Alright, so you guys need to run point here. Move you over here and move you up there so we can run point on that. And it looks like, alright, we've got that's not what I wanted to do. Go away. Alright. Alright, so the infantry's coming in, and then we've got, okay, both the infantry ships are coming in. So I will need to go ahead and actually withdraw my own, or my infantry ship here, and go ahead and send the beaver and the arch ships out. So, alright. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And then you guys all get to go after them. The beavers, if you've not seen them used yet, they are good at virtually everything. They can go after any unit they want to. The whole Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors mentality... Oh, Lord, they're going around. Okay. I didn't expect they were going to go straight around my units. Alright. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to use the star rune on... I think I'm going to go ahead and use the star rune just to drive them off. And then I'm going to try to split the forces. I figure the naval ships should have a pretty good time of going after the forces there, and it's going to drive them straight into the hands of Lindworm. So, alright. Okay. I'm pretty much going to have to bat these guys backwards a little bit, or try to bat them around a little bit, it looks like. Alright, now which direction are you going to run? Okay, good, I can handle that. Alright. Menu. Let's realign the map here a little bit, because I need to send the Lelkar archers after the cavalry here. I have a feeling I could probably just send the units here after them, and they should be okay. Alright, so we've got the archers coming through. Let me go ahead and actually... Alright. Okay, let's see. Stop. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yeah, all I really did was get things ready. That's pretty much it. Alright, span the map back over here. You go after them. Yeah, I like to make liberal use of the map to try to prepare because it's all running very much in real time. So because of that, I want to make sure that I'm able to command on the fly as I should be able to. Alright, you guys are staying back here. I just send the Lindworm Cavalry after your tails. Alright, ooh, okay. I want to go ahead and use the Dawn Rune on this cavalry, because if I end up facing off with my infantry, I'm going to be in trouble. Which, that should pretty well take down... Okay, yeah, it took down most of the cavalry. And it's going to send them straight into the teeth of everybody else. And unfortunately, that use of the Dawn Rune was kind of wasted a little bit. Now, what I'm hoping for is that this does not send them retreating south. Because if it does, I'm going to have to go ahead and use a barrage. Oh, crap. Hope this eliminates them. Oh, well, I guess I need to choose that one, actually. Part of what makes this very arbitrary is... Okay, good, they're out, nice. Is the direction in which they can flee. Because the idea, of course, is to defend Lelkar. Now, had that gone the wrong way, I could have been in a lot of trouble. To the point that I would very well have died, basically, or it would have been game over. Alright. Oh, yeah. You're going after these guys. Okay. Alright, so I need to send you there. I need to send you... Now, let's go ahead and do normal battle right now, because it's not going to be too tough. The beavers are... in essence, the ultimate weapon in regards to the going after the naval ships. Really, to the point that, to some degree, you don't even really need any other units. Then you get to see the beavers gnawing on them. And it doesn't take much out in the way of attacks. But, okay, what are you doing? Yeah, I'll have to send you guys after them. And then pause. Alright. You need to go after... Let's see. You actually need to go after... Alright. Okay, you need to go after them too. And then let's see what we've got going on here. Okay. Alright, the Godwin Cavalry is about to run up on... my infantry, on Kyle's infantry. So I may just go ahead and use a charge with them.
Don't let them get away!
And Roy always overdoing it. Genuflect before me, peons! Alright. Pause, because it's sending them in the wrong direction. Then where, pray tell, are you going? Alright, I need to send you against... Let's see. They don't really have any cavalry units, though, so... it's going to be a little bit interesting as far as trying to go ahead and do stuff. Now, alright. I'm going to go ahead and send the Prince north over here just to get him... begin getting some of the units into position for the assault. Alright. Don't get... yeah. Okay, well, since I'm going to be facing against infantry, the much stronger infantry, and I have plenty of recovers, I actually want to go ahead and do a normal battle here. This will drive them off. Basically put the archers to rout. Alright, so... Yes. Come on, Kyle. Alright, go after them. And let's see if I can actually get Xeris to go after these guys. I don't know if it's going to work, but... Alright, I need to start doing normal battle to drive these guys off. Okay, well, I lost one, but a couple of uses of the flowing rune should, or one flowing rune should be good. Alright, my other unit can take these guys out, so I'm going to send the beavers after this cavalry, or this archer ship that's going through, and then, yeah,
Don't let him get away!
you guys can deal with that. I think this should, by and large, yeah, send them packing. Hopefully, Kyle will be able to move fast enough to avoid being taken out by the cavalry, or being taken on by the cavalry, rather. But if not, then, oh, boo. You silly cheaters, how dare you use barrage? Shouldn't be too bad, though. Nah, because the Dahak is an archer ship, so, yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Alright, let's see, how are things looking over here? Okay. Yeah, the cavalry's about done. I think Xeris and company may be able to get to him in time. So I'm going to go ahead and send the Dragon Cavalry north as well. Oh, hi. Okay. Alright, so you're swinging around then. So I'm sending the Dragon Cavalry straight north, because they should be able to get there in time. I will actually stick with a normal battle here, because Xeris and the archers should be able to do a lot of damage to the cavalry, if not completely take them out. Yeah, they're gone. Good. Alright. So now Kyle is chasing after... Yes, Kyle should take out, rather, the rune archers at this point. And I will, again, stick to normal battle, and then I will use recover when I get done, because I want to get his units back. Alright, sweet. There we go. Alright, now you... Yeah, you keep trying there. I do probably need to start using a couple of barrages, though, just to keep the Dahak from getting into too much trouble here. Alright. Now let's go back and get Kyle recovered here. Yeah, I think they need recovery the most. And then move over here, and I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, the comm ship should be going after, should take out the rams. And yeah, okay, get you to finish that one out. Yeah, that should, I think, pretty well take care of it. You get these. Yep, you take them. I think the rams should be pretty well done, and then I'll be able to heal that ship. Yep, there you go. See you later. Oh, good, I got an item from that. Ah, quit barraging, you silly things. Well, they keep getting the Dahak to turn tail, so let's actually... I'm actually going to do recover for the Dahak, because I don't want it to get down too much.
Don't let them get away!
Ha! Yeah, don't let him get away. Get him. I like these major battles because they get you really into the strategy of the piece. Especially, I mean, you notice they move pretty fast, and I am moving my cavalry in the wrong direction. Okay. Okay, well, in that case, out of the map, you guys withdraw. And cavalry, get over there. Because these battles basically go very quickly. Okay, so it looks like that was pretty much even. That's okay, I can deal with that. I do need to get some barrages in now that they're bringing their heavyweights to bear on that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's... Alright, you've exhausted your barrages, so... I'm actually going to focus my barrage fire on the enemy flagship. Hey, welcome back, Ducknuck. We are the majority of the way through the battle. I think we are on the way to trying to finish this out. Alright, whoops. Let's see if I can get the cavalry. Okay, good. The cavalry's going to be able to make it in time. I do have one other use of the star rune, so I can actually use that a little bit. But if I do that, I would want to do that in the midst of, I guess, in essence, of both of them, so that I can hit them both with that attack. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead now to go out of here. I'm going to send Kyle around the back door. And then... Alright, let's see. Zaris, I'm going to send you around here, I think, to go ahead and do a star rune in the midst of both of them. And then, let's see. Okay, I can send the Prince's unit in. I don't know how much good it's going to be able to do, but let me go ahead and actually send them in too while we're at it.
Don't let them get away.
Ha, yeah, this is going to drive them off. I probably am going to need to reserve the Star Rune and the use of Recover, likely for Wilhelm's cavalry. Oh, that didn't go well at all. I expected that to go a lot better. Alright. Now, cavalry should be better. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, what is... Alright, well, did they use... Oh, they used charge. That's why. Okay, that makes sense now. Alright, good. The rest of this should be better.
Let them get away.
The Wilhelm scream. Yeah, y'all are in trouble now. Go back, buddy. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to... Alright. Okay. Yeah, we have to survive for 10 minutes or eliminate enough of the enemies basically to make this work. So, looks like we have done that. Unfortunately, we don't get to completely eliminate the Godwin Army. But hey, we still won anyway, I guess, although Childerich is going, as usual, crazy self. Hey, he's a character. Yay! And unfortunately, there is no Victory Plus from this, so I don't feel as though I really lost much of anything, I guess. Oh, right, so we got both towns taken care of now. Haven't we just dug our own graves? Oh boy. Yeah, that's the bad thing, is that even though we were able to get the civilian populations out, both armies are coming for the castle. So we are still in a wee bit of trouble here. And now everybody's rebelling against Lucretia's idea of leaving. I truly don't get the human sense of humor. That's one way to put it. Okay, yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind actually as I'm playing through the game. And therein, speaking of the defense in depth strategy, and especially in 1812, the Russians actually abandoned Moscow. And after they abandoned the city, they put it to the torch to prevent Napoleon from resupplying. So in essence, Lucretia is invoking the same strategy here, although we're not burning the castle. But if we abandon it and take all of our supplies, the enemy will feel like they've won something when in fact they really haven't. Now, this is, in the game's choice, this is a real pivot point. Because you can choose to defend or abandon the castle. And the game that the option that the game in essence wants you to choose, and really probably the best choice of this, is to abandon the castle. Because if you choose to defend headquarters, you actually lose Stars of Destiny, so you lose 100%. So I'm going to go with the choice that keeps me in 100% and keeps me online to get all the 108 Stars of Destiny, and I am going to abandon the castle. So we get to kick ourselves out. Yeah, well, whatever. Zahak, blah blah blah. It's, yeah, not retreating, it's just advancing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a good way to think of it. Especially if you don't let pride get in the way as far as something of that respect. Yeah, Alenia's really got to be just steaming over in Estrees because basically her directed general isn't doing anything. Excuse me.
And they've really been driven into a corner.
Oh, poor brother.
Sounds like he's in a real crisis, doesn't it?
Don't act like you had nothing to do with this. It's all your fault. If I could have been with him, this war would have been over by now. I swear to you, if anything happens to him, you'll pay for it.
Huh. You really think the rune is enough to defeat your brother, do you?
What do you mean?
I don't think it is myself. In fact, I bet it isn't. If I'm wrong, then everything I'm doing right now is meaningless.
So, maybe there's a little bit more to Sialeed's intentions than just being a devious little sneak trader. Yep, we abandoned ship, you silly retards. So let's watch all the Godwins strut around and, well, echo their frustrations. And then Childerich, of course, is just being his own petty little self. Don't go stealing anything for yourself. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, Childress, I'm sure you really care about the Armest soldiers. Yeah, you haven't annihilated anybody. If you'd given us a few more minutes, we'd have, well, maybe not completely destroyed the folks invading, but we'd have at least gotten a bigger blow on them. Now, I have to say, these Armest these Armest generals, I think seem to have a bit of a better, at least, savoir-faire, I guess, than what we've seen from the generals in Falena so far, with the exception of, say, Kyle, for instance. Wow, okay. Stay until the final bloodbath. Yeah, well, it ain't gonna be ours. Wow, whoever thought Childress would be bonding with all of the Armest generals. But Luger's still coming after us anyway. Oh well. Gee hee hee ga ha. I don't know how he says that. Ga ha 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 ha. And Roy, always the flamboyant pseudo-royal. I feel like some big shot regal. Come, my servants, kiss the royal foot. Oh boy. Wow, today we actually want you to stick out like a sore thumb. Wow. Yeah, Roy is always a trip, especially when he's impersonating the prince. And yet, we are in the dwarf camp again. So, okay, go after the Dragon Cavalry again. Huh. Alright. Sounds fair enough, I guess. Nope, have a nice trip, guys. Yeah, it's pretty clear, I think. Miyakis and Roog. Aww, ain't that cute. Oh, Dragon Horse Lair and Gordius. And we can't take any women along, so no Xeris, no Vicky, no Cathari, so sorry, no gun wielders. And the Dwaggy horsies. Alright, so we pretty much made it out unscathed, I guess. And now that we are in the now that we're in the dwarf camp again, going after the Dragon Cavalry, I think it'd be pretty much a good time to end the stream for today, because we've been going for a couple of hours. So, next time on Suikoden 5 stream, I guess we're going to go to Gordius and see about fixing the stuff with the Dragon Cavalry. So thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it, as always, even if chat did go a little crazy there for a bit. And I will see you guys either in the Sanctuary or pretty much wherever I see you in comments of my videos or what have you. So thank you guys for coming in. Really appreciate it.